I moved here, hoping like a lot. Nancy Reagan represented, just elegance and style for the White House. She and President Reagan understood what the White House was as a world stage for Americans to feel proud of. Then joined the Reagan 84 campaign here in Washington. Ronald Reagan would say, Nancy is everything to me. And in turn, he was everything to her. And I think that, is a remarkable marriage, and that they could project that sense of unity and love and adoration even in the public eye. That somehow we got a window into their private life by seeing how they treated each other. And I think that Americans take comfort in the fact and knowing that their president has a good environment around them in order to be able to do the tough job of being president of the United States. I was very lucky, and including even helping in the first couple of years for Nancy Reagan in Washington were very difficult. She had, come here, both of them had come here after fairly tumultuous times in our country, and a belief that we had somehow lost our footing, we had lost our grandeur, we had lost how were projected to the rest of the world. We still get together every year on Ronald Reagan's birthday on February 6th. So she certainly was very vocal and open about the fact that she had good political antenna, maybe even better than her husband's, who he trusted everyone, and she was very conscious of those people that may have been around him that were maybe not as invested in him as they should be, and certainly not as invested as she was. And so she had an impact on personnel. I could tell you, as a young staffer in the White House, working there in the early years of the Reagan administration and throughout, she really set a tone for us as young people on how to even dress working in the White House. As women, we didn't wear pants in the West Wing, and that was one of Mrs. Reagan's rules. And we feel connected to it. It opened up my whole... In the several times that she was guests of the Bushes and stayed at the White House actually overnight on 2 or 3 different occasions during the George W. Bush administration. And I remember one time sitting up with her. She stayed in the Queen's bedroom, and sitting up with her and visiting with her a little bit, and telling her how much it had meant to me to have worked for her and to work for her husband. And I knew that she missed him very much. And she said, people tell me with each passing day it gets better, but it really doesn't. It gets worse. I met my husband working in the White House. He was working for George H.W. Bush. I was working